What's up, my lovely here to have some fun? So, the first game I'm going to be... let me introduce this series first. The first game I'm going to be introducing on my series known as Mobile Takedowns, where I review mobile games and take them down in true my lowly fashion. If you haven't seen my last video, this one really won't make sense to you at all. Neither will this series. But basically, I've changed, and I recognize that good games are not just games with me's in them, and they're not just mobile games. Because most of the time, mobile games are actually pretty bad, compared to console games at least. I think DPX is happy with how I've improved. Meanwhile, Slash is still an idiot over there defending Clash Royale. What the flip? How funny would it have been if I just landed on the roof? Anyways, this is basically where I review normal, critically acclaimed, quote-unquote good, mobile games, and I'm just gonna take them down and point out literally everything that's wrong with them. Well, most things at least. So are you ready to see what's wrong with Smashy Road? 3, 2, 1. First off, the controls can be kind of awkward. You tap once on the left screen and once on the right screen, and you hold to turn. If you tap, you barely move at all. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. You need to hold it down for the turns. And if you hold both down, nothing happens. Unless, of course, if you're in a pretty heated situation, you get backed up. If you get stuck somewhere, it will back you up automatically. Sometimes though, it's really hard to maneuver. And you can't even get simple things as dollars, which are meant for you to collect. Oh, and you better get them, because you need a heck of a lot of them. The price is the same for all cars. 100 in-game dollars to get a chance at all cars. However, your chances are much slimmer at getting a legendary than getting a common. At least that's what I've experienced so far. I have a rare and epic 4 commons and a variety of different other cars. Also, one thing that bothers me is how the emergency system works. I'm not sure exactly when it goes to 4-star, 2-star, or 5-star, whatever, or how the rankings increase, but it's really, really annoying. And it gets obnoxious because they increase really quickly. And you fight a variety of different enemies, including jeeps, tanks, and just your average old police car. So you have to be quick when you get the money. And if you're not quick enough, you're not going to make a profit out of your runs, and you're just going to have to try again. If you sustain too much damage, you get wrecked. Most of the time, though, you won't even have the ability to get wrecked. You're going to get taken down by the cops. The easiest way to progress through the game is to get really lucky and buy this car, the Money Man, which earns cash 5 times faster. So if you get $5, instead you're getting 20, and you're 1/5 of the way there. But if you don't have him, literally any other car will put you at 5/100ths, aka 1/20th. And I was joking. I have a mix of cars. I have 1 rare, 1 epic, and 1 common. But I have played this game on other accounts, and I have gotten a lot more commons than any other rarity. But I guess that's fair, because it's a common. But legendaries, you just have to get lucky. I'm not sure what your chances are, so I'm not even going to comment. But I suspect the probability is pretty much bent for you to get a common. If I had to guess, I'd say it's about 60% common, 30% rare, 10%, no, 7% epic, and 3% legendary. I have no idea how accurate that is. Another problem with it is that if you die like this, there's no way to kill yourself. You have to either wait for you to get wrecked or for a cop to arrest you. There's no reset button, and that's a huge problem. Another thing that's a pretty big problem is how, if you look here, you can go over. You got the same speed. Well, based on how fast you're going, your crime meter, or whatever the heck that is, increases. And when you get to a specific number, I think it's 30 for the second one, your level of crime goes up, and it adds another star. So if you go up to 60, then that's a 3-star emergency. And you get the idea. Watch the flip. The problem with this game is that there's no easy way to get money unless you buy it. And there's no easy way to get cars unless you buy the cars. And for a common car, it costs $1. If you wanted to buy every single car in the game, that would cost you probably over $100. I haven't done the math, so it might be incorrect. Probably is incorrect. It might even cost you more. Might cost you less though. But there are a lot of flaws with this game, and that's why most people who get it only play it for a short amount of time. They don't really get far in the game. And if they do, that's because they spent a lot of time or some money with the game. And I'm going to show you how rigged this is. This is the system. You spend $100 to get one car. Doesn't matter what the rarity is. I'm going to get an epic 4x4. All of the cars behave differently. Some of them go faster, some of them go slower, some of them are more bulky, some of them sustain hits better, some of them turn better, some of them back up better. The list goes on and on. And some of them can float, and the legendaries each have a special ability. But the problem is, if you want a certain car, there's no chance you're going to get it. You're going to have to make do with what you have, unless you want to pay money. The easiest method for getting money in the game is the Money Man, but you have to unlock him. Baba Boogie has him. And he got extremely lucky because he got him on literally his second roll. He got the pickup truck, he got the $100, he rolled, and he got the Money Man, which gives 5 times as much, and it makes the game a heck of a lot easier too. Unfortunately, this game, its major flaws are control can sometimes be extremely laggy, it's really hard to unlock new cars, it gets repetitive, it's boring at times, and it costs extreme amounts of money or luck to get good cars. And I don't like games like that. Also, you can get arrested for dumb reasons, runs can end early, sometimes you just won't find money, and there are a bunch of flaws with the game. So, I'm gonna end it here. So see you guys next time on Maloli. Bye!